Hey everybody, it's KiwikatGamer, and since it's Pokemon, I was thinking to myself, what Pokemon-themed video should I make? I know, a top 10 favorite Pokemon. I haven't done that now, have I? Oh wait, I have done that. And it was the most horrible Gen 1er video I've ever made in my life, and I apologize for that. Which is why I am now changing my ways and remaking it. So now, it's time for the KiwiKat's new and improved top 10 favorite Pokemon, now this time with rules saying that I can't be a Gen 1er. And as I said before, there are of course rules to them, so I'll go over it. Rule number 1. You can't have more than 2 Pokemon per generation as your favorite. Of course, I have a lot of favorites from Generation 1, but I can't have all of them on this list from that. Because, 1, the diversity of it is a lot better, and it won't just be me pretty much saying, I love Generation 1, someone label me as a Gen 1er, please. Which I even made a joke about that in my video, the old one that I did, and it was... Anyway, rule number 2. For this Pokemon to be on the list, I have to have a personal experience with it. So I can't be like, oh, I like Gabite, he's my favorite Pokemon because look at how cool he is. I've never played with a Gabite on my Pokemon team. In fact, I don't even like Gabite because he's kind of an overrated Pokemon. But, you know what I mean. I can't use a Pokemon that I don't have a personal experience with. So for every Pokemon, I'm gonna talk about my experience with that Pokemon. And finally, rule number 3. I have to be able to explain why this Pokemon is my favorite in 10 words or more. Because apparently last time in my old video, I didn't use very many words to describe why I like that Pokemon, and it was really stupid. So anyway, here we go. Let's get started with number 10. I think Johto had some of the best starters of all the other Pokemon games. So when very little me found out there was a Crocodile starter Pokemon, Crocodiles being my favorite animal at the time, I was like, wow, I need that Pokemon. The Pokemon I'm talking about, of course, is Totodile. Not the rest of the Totodile line. The rest of the Totodile line looks really stupid and fat and overweight. Totodile, on the other hand, looks adorable. And even now, looking back at it, after having played through my own personal file of Pokemon Gold, Totodile is a really great Pokemon, taking me pretty much all the way to the Dragon Trainer, and then I replaced him for Jinx because I accidentally made him an HM slave. Whoops. But anyway, I really love Totodile. Totodile's adorable. He's a great Pokemon, and you know, he's one of my favorites. I look back at him fondly, and I remember that he was probably the Pokemon that got me most into Pokemon. Number 9. Okay, so I'm sure that it's no secret that if you know what it is, Nuzlocking is probably one of the hardest Pokemon experiences you can ever have. And so when I tried Nuzlocking Pokemon Diamond, the only Pokemon that really survived with me to the end, not even the end, to the point where everyone died, was Bidoof. Bidoof was the only Pokemon that survived all the way to, like, the second gym leader, and then he died too. So, yeah, I have a very fond place in my heart for that Bidoof. He was one of my greatest friends, greatest allies, and so for that, Bidoofs are very prominent Pokemon when I think of my favorite Pokemon. Just because of what happened during my my Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke challenge. So yeah, Bidoofs are great. I love Bidoofs now. Number 8. Okay, so this is probably where I'm gonna kind of, you know, get barely past those rules. Blaziken. Alright. Cool design. Good moves, good stats. Really, really cool looking. Also used him in my original run through of Pokemon Ruby, and he was the best character I had. That is more than 10 words, so I am good. Next Pokemon, please. Well, I don't want to talk about a Kanto Pokemon yet, and I kind of want to get through all the generations until I do double dips, so... I haven't really played Black, White, or the Unova games. Tell you what, I'll look in my drawer of Pokemon cards, and the first Unova Pokemon or X and Y Pokemon that I see, we're going to talk about, alright? So let's go. Alright, here we go. Shinx, that's Sinnoh, no thanks. Skitty, that's Hoenn. Spinda, no thanks, that's Hoenn. Zigzagoon, another Hoenn. Eevee, that's like original. It's like an original Eevee card. Probably goes for like 2 cents on the internet. Chimchar, that's like Sinnoh. Zorua. Now that is a Unova Pokemon. But I haven't even played with the Zorua. Oh really? Well then how come I'm on Pokemon Battle Fortress right now playing with the Zorua? See, look, see, I definitely have a oh wait, this is my Kiorg build. Yeah, we're just gonna, we're just, you know, just completely forget I even made that. See, look, we're making a new team, so anything goes. Where is it? There, where is it? There it is. Anything goes. We're gonna add Pokemon, and, look, it's Zorua. See, I'm using him. Look, see, he's currently being used by me. We're gonna give him an Assault Vest, because everybody needs one of those. Illusion, because you know, then we give him Grass Knot, give him Hidden Power, maybe we give him Hidden Power Electric, we give him Toxic, and we give him Fan Attack because he needs a Dark type move. So there, EVs, these look good. And then we just move on. We name him. See, look, I'm using him. I'm using him right now. See, and then now we save that, and then we go and we come here, and then we whoops, sorry. This character was so good that it completely crashed the servers. See, look, my Zorua is too good. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We have Kyorg and we have Untitled 2, also known as the most OP one. I am, of course, KiwikatGamer, Gamer, and, alright. So, whoa, not random. Anything goes. Give a second. There we go. Anything goes should be over on the right. There it is. And there we go. Let's go. We're going to use this Zorua, and I'm going to prove to you guys how good Zorua is. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this looks like a fair fight. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Zorua, get in there. Get in there, Zorua. Alright, yeah, we're gonna... See, look at all these good moves that he can learn. And then he's gonna use Feint Attack. Look at that damage. That's 70% of their health? Come on now. How you gonna tell me that's not good? Alright, fine. We'll use Grass Knot. Oh, no, you got thundered. Use Grass Knot, and then he dies. Just kidding. We're gonna use Hidden Power Electric. Oops. Okay, Hidden Power Electric. Oh, never mind. He died. Okay. Yeah, there we go. See, Zorua was good. Best Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. That's why he's number 7. Number 6 is Pinsir, all the way from Kanto region. Yeah, this is probably has quickly become one of my favorite bug Pokemon. You know, one of my top 10 favorite Pokemon in general, because of my Pokemon Blue run that I was doing, where I was doing just a completely bug Pokemon run. I love bug Pokemon. They're my favorite type of Pokemon. So I did an all bug run, and yeah, my Pinsir was pretty strong. I named him Samson, and yeah, he was like the strongest guy ever. So yeah, Pinsir's become one of my favorite Pokemon. So yeah, Pinsir, first time dipping into the Kanto pool. Okay, should be all downhill from here then. All goes well. Number 5. Okay, I lied when I said I didn't actually use a Unova Pokemon. Apparently Crustle is a Unova Pokemon. So yeah, Crustle. He is a crab that has rocks on his back. What more could be said, honestly, about such a Pokemon? Well, I'll tell you this. He is probably the best rock bug Pokemon ever. Better than Shuckle. I actually don't like Shuckle. He's like the only bug Pokemon that I don't like. And Crustle is a great replacement for him in every way. So yeah, Crustle. I used him in my Pokemon Red version, or Ruby version. Omega Ruby version on the DS. Yeah, someone traded him to me, because they're like, oh, you like bug Pokemon? I'm like, yeah. He's like, here you go, I have a Crustle. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I really like Crustle. Crustle's great. The only Unova Pokemon that I actually like and that I've actually used. Still on the topic of bug Pokemon that I like, Heracross, hailing from Johto region. I've only ever used him in Pokemon Fire Red, but boy, when I used him there, yeah, he's just a cool idea for Pokemon, even if he looks a simple idea. Just a giant beetle, just a giant rhinoceros beetle. But he can learn some really great moves like Earthquake and Rock Tomb and Brick Break, which are a lot of really helpful moves, really help you out of a lot of sticky situations. And in Pokemon Fire Red, the bug catcher thing, my original all bug run was on Pokemon Fire Red, and that was where he did the best. And he was also the original Pokemon to learn the strongest bug move in the game as of that point, Megahorn, which I think now like Rapidash can learn that, and a bunch of other random Pokemon can learn that. But yeah, Heracross. And still on the topic of bug Pokemon that I like, Combee from Sinnoh region. Combee, ladies and gentlemen, Combee. I'm sure you're wondering, KiwiKat, that's the most horrible bug Pokemon in the world. Combee? He doesn't even learn any moves. Well, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, when my brother had Pokemon Pearl, he's like, hey, I'm gonna just catch a Combee. And then I'm like, oh, Combee, that looks like a horrible Pokemon, because I was young back then, and I didn't know the power of bug Pokemon. So he's like, okay, fine. Then Combee, first of all, it looks like an adorable honey, like it looks like the mascot for Honeycombs. A better mascot for Honeycombs than whatever the mascot is right now, I guarantee you. Heck, let me look up what the mascot of Honeycombs is right now, and I'll tell you that Combee is a better fit for that role as a mascot of Honeycomb cereal. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck is this? Yeah, replace this with Combee, please. I can't even remember what I was gonna say about Combee because this was so horrifying. So, next Pokemon, please. Coming in at number 2, it's yet another bug Pokemon. Masquerain, ladies and gentlemen. Masquerain, the only water bug Pokemon to exist currently. Now you're thinking, KiwiKat is cheating, Surskit's from Johto. Yeah, but Masquerain wasn't. Idiot. So, Masquerain is a really good Pokemon for all bug runs because it saved my life. If you're fighting a Pokemon that has fire moves, use Water Sport, get Bubble Beam, and then you win because Masquerain is too strong. Yeah, so that'll be it. Okay, real talk. My number 1 favorite Pokemon of all time is Zapdos. Yes, this is still the same Pokemon from my original child one, and with very good reason. Especially now. You see, Pokemon Red was actually the first ever Pokemon game that I ever played, and when I got there, even then, Zapdos was always the coolest of the original 3 legendary birds. So when I got Zapdos, I made it my goal to get him to be level 100 because he was so good that he could fight the entirety of the Elite Four all by himself. So I'm like, okay. Well, I keep playing, and I bring Red version. Red version kind of went with me everywhere that I went. And as I played Red version, I did it. I got all 151 Pokemon, and I got Zapdos level 100. And then just recently, my Pokemon Red save file just corrupted and gone, poof, without even a goodbye. The only proof that I have that I had that level 100 Zapdos was Pokemon Stadium, which even then, that's on the verge of pretty much kicking the bucket. So yeah, Zapdos will always live in my heart. I named him Miracle first, and then I realized how dumb that was, and then I named him Moosebringer. Yeah, so Zapdos will always live in my heart as my favorite all-time ever, for forever and ever, regardless of how much I like bug Pokemon. Always my favorite Pokemon in general. Zapdos is Zapdos. Zapdos is my favorite Pokemon ever. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. But I do have an announcement after I say bye, so bye! Hey, what do you know, I was right. I'm actually gonna be completely terminating the Pokemon Crystal playthrough that I started when I was about the age when I made this video in my past self, if that makes any sense. And I'm gonna be replacing it with a, Pokemon Diamond Nuzlocke, as I said, or I didn't say it, but as I kind of mentioned before, I'm gonna try that again, and I'm gonna record it this time. And if I fail at that, then I'm gonna host a little survey for you guys to see which Pokemon game you want me to play and in what style. So yeah, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching this. And if you really want to see the old video, you can. I'll put it in the link. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!